started. Thank you for joining me in today's triple threat. As always, make sure you have some water. If you have some weights, feel free to add it for some of our strength movements. Besides that, we will get started. As always, 3 circuits, strength, cardio, and core, 3 exercises per circuit. And the timing for each circuit will be 1 round with 4 sets per exercise. That first round will be 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then 25 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and then 30, 20, and then finally 35, 25. So as you can see, we are adding 5 seconds to the work and rest time each set until we get to that 35, 25 minute long timing. Besides that, let's go ahead and get started. Bringing your arms up and down, stretching out the shoulders. Really pushing those shoulders back as far as you can. And then we're going to go ahead and swing it left to right, nice and wide, squeezing those shoulder blades back together. Go ahead, step those feet outside of those hips. We're going to bend straight down into that hamstring stretch. So go ahead, come down, reach for the toes, hold it there, feel that pull in the back of your legs, and then go ahead, bend them down into that deep squat, keeping those elbows inside of the knees, pushing them out to open up those hips, and then raise your arms overhead. Let's stand back up to repeat, coming straight down, feeling that stretch, coming into that deep squat, arms overhead, stand on up to repeat 1 more time. Go ahead, come on down into that squat, and then arms overhead, stand on up. Next, we're going to place our hands on the ground and jump back into that high plank, lowering your hips to the ground, stretching out that upper, the lower spine, and then raise those hips back up. Step that right foot forward into a hip flexor pulse. Step it on back, bring that left foot forward. Bring it back, jump up, and then we're going to repeat that. So we're hands down into that high plank, lowering those hips into that upward dog. Bringing the hips up, right foot forward, then the left. Jump the feet back in. 1 more time, hands down, feet back, hips down. Come on up, right foot forward, then the left. Bring it back, and we're standing on up. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to have our feet hip width apart, come down into that squat, into the hip opener, bringing that leg backwards and then forwards. Alternating hip openers with each squat. Let's go ahead, do 1 more, both legs. Last one. Okay. That was our warm-up. We will go ahead and get started. I will demonstrate our 3 exercises for our strength workout. First exercise, we will be starting standing up, coming down for a squat pulse. And you're placing your hands on the ground, jumping out, completing a push-up, then standing back up. So you're doing a squat pulse to a push-up. Second exercise will be in that staggered Romanian deadlift position. So one leg is flat, the other on its toe. You're hinging your hips, keeping that back straight, coming straight down so you feel the pull in your hamstrings on that flat foot. Coming up, stepping that foot back So both feet are flat to a regular Romanian deadlift, and then alternating those staggered RDLs, making sure you keep that back straight, eyes looking down, chest parallel, and shoulder blades back. And then our third and final exercise for strength will be on the ground. Your hands will be bent at that 90-degree angle. You're coming up into that Superman, rotating to the left, rotating to the right, then you're placing your hands down next to your chest, elbows tucked by your side, and you're slowly lowering down into a tricep push-up, and then coming back into that hyperextension rotation. But we're gonna get started. Remember, we're doing a squat, pulse, and placing your hands down, jumping the feet back, doing that push-up. Remember, it is 1 round, 4 sets, starting with that 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So go ahead and stand on up, get in position. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Make sure as you come down into that squat, those knees are being pushed out. Don't let them cave in. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Come down 1 squat pulse and hands down into a push-up. Go ahead and rest. Quick 10 seconds of rest. We are back. Same exercise in 3, 2, 1. Squatting down to that pulse. Hands down. We have 5 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Only 2 more sets. And then we're done with this exercise for the entire class. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. If you need to, you can always modify the push-ups. Go ahead and rest. Our final set. 35 seconds of work. It's only 5 seconds longer than that last one. Back down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat it down into that pulse. Less than 15. Go ahead and rest. We have that staggered RDL, so 1 foot flat, 1 on its toes, coming straight down, and then you're bringing that other foot flat into a regular RDL, and then alternating the staggered. If you have weights, feel free to use it in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Make sure those knees stay slightly bent. Should never fully be locked out. Go ahead and rest. Nice short 10 seconds. Back down in 3, 2, 1. Hinge those hips. Come all the way down until that chest is parallel to the ground. Feel that pull in the back of your legs. Go ahead and rest. And make sure as you're coming down, you don't let those shoulders or back hunch. Push those shoulder blades back together. In 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back down. Less than 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Make sure you grab that water whenever you need to. Don't feel like you have to wait for the long breaks. We're back. Final set in 4, 3, 2, 1. Last by 15 seconds. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. Bring the chest down to the ground. You're laying on your stomach. Legs extended. Arms are bent at that 90 degrees. You're going to come up, lifting your head and shoulders off the ground. Rotate it to the left. Rotate it to the right. Then place those hands next to your chest, keeping those elbows tucked by your side. That's what makes it tricep dominant. Push up and slowly lower down, making sure you don't let your back cave in. Go ahead, get in position. 3, 2, 1. Heads up, rotate to the left, rotate to the right, then hands down, slowly lower into that tricep push-up. Go ahead and rest. First set done. Second in 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads up. Go ahead and rest. We got 2 sets left before that long break. You're up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise it on up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Go ahead and rest. We have one final 35-second set before a nice long 60-second break. We're in position. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to fit one more rep in. Go ahead and rest. Nice long 60 seconds. Grab some water, towel off if you need to. I'm going to demonstrate our cardio circuit. So we'll be on our knees. So if you would have a towel or something if you need to kind of cushion that. And from our knees, we're sitting on our bottom or on our heels. You're going to step up with one leg, and that other leg is coming up into a sprinter jump. And then you're alternating with each leg. So only one leg comes flat while the other knee comes up to waist level into a nice little hop. Then our second exercise, we'll be doing 2 burpees, placing your feet on your chest all the way down onto the ground. And then that second burpee, you're coming up for that tuck jump, bringing both the knees up to waist level. If you can't do a tuck jump, just do 4 high knees. That's 2 on each side. And then our third and final exercise, we're coming down to a squat, jumping out to that half twist and landing back in that squat position every time. Go ahead, come down on your knees, place your bottom on your heels, and we're going to start with that sprinter jump. We are in position on our knees. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, come on up. Make sure that bottom touches the heel every time you come down. That's like your reset. Go ahead and rest. Woo. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Keep it up. We got 10 seconds. That's it. Go ahead and rest. Bring it back down. Starting back. 30-second set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Keep moving. We got 10 seconds. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set before we stand back up for those 2 burpees to tuck jump. Bottom on your heels. Coming up. Final set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Three seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Stand on up. You're doing 2 burpees. You're dropping that chest all the way down to the ground. Coming up for that jump. And then that second one, you're doing that tough jump, bringing both knees up to waist level. We're down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Remember, if you can't do that top jump, just do 4 high knees in its place. Go ahead and rest. We are starting back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Go ahead and rest. You're starting back in 5, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Ten seconds. Keep moving. Go ahead and rest. Grab some water if you need to. We got 15 seconds. Final set. Woo. Hands down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ten seconds. Last time we're doing this. Come on. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We got one exercise left in this cardio, and that is the jump squat with a twist. Try to slow that breathing down. We are down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to that squat. Jump it up. Half twist. Alternating which side you twist to. Go ahead and rest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. As always, don't let those knees cave in. Push them out. You're doing awesome. Keep the body moving. Make sure you land in that squat. Go ahead and rest. 2 sets left before that long break. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down. Less than 15 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Whew. We have one final set. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down. Final set of this entire circuit. Don't stop. "15 seconds left. You can do it." Come on. Fit 2 more in at least. Last one, last one. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Grab some water. How long do you need to? We have our core circuit. We'll be laying on our backs. Knees up. You're going to extend those legs out into a leg extension. And then as you bring them in, you're going to lift those hips up, but bring those knees out to a slight twist. So you should be twisting outside of your torso as you come up into that reverse crunch twist. Our second exercise will be laying on hard back, legs extended, hands by your head. You are coming in for knee to the opposite toe, or knee to opposite elbow, extending it up until that toe touch, and then alternating sides with each one. And then our third exercise, you can keep those legs extended. We will be doing a straight leg sit up, just like so, bringing your head and shoulders up off the ground. We're starting with that leg extension, so go ahead, lay on your stomach, knees in the air. We're extending out and then lifting your hips up, bringing those knees out to the side. Whew. Hand position. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Just a small little hip lift off the ground. Go ahead and rest. We're working your lower abs right now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend those legs out. As you extend those legs out, make sure that lower back stays flat. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. 30-second set coming up in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. We only have 7 minutes left of class. You're almost there. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set of these leg extensions. Go ahead, bring those knees up. We're extending in. 3, 2, 1. Bring them out. "15 seconds. Don't stop. Go ahead and rest. We can extend those legs out Bring your hands to your head for that knee to toe touch variation. So you're bringing that elbow to opposite knee and then extending both up to touch. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Make sure you are lifting your shoulder blade off the ground. Go ahead and rest. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. 10 seconds till we start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Less than 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set coming up. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Less than 15 seconds. Go ahead and rest. You can stay laying on your backs, those legs extended. We are doing a straight leg sit up. So bringing your arms overhead, sitting up, lifting your head and shoulders up off the ground. We are working our upper core. We are sitting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Go ahead and rest. Lay on back. In 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have only a minute and a half left of class. Sitting up. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have one Final set. Only 35 seconds, 5 seconds longer than that last one. Whew. Sit 'em up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Final 35 seconds of class. Less than 15. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Grab some water. Towel off if you need to. I will get into some quick stretching and cool down. Woo. Okay. Let's actually start. On our stomach. Legs extended, hands by your chest. We're gonna press on up into that upward dog, just like we did with our warm up. But we're gonna hold it a little bit longer, stretching out our abdominals and our back. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, push those hips back just slightly so that you are in all fours, hands and knees. Quadruped position. We are going to step that right foot forward next to our hands into a hip flexor. Lean it forward as far as you need to till you feel that stretch in your left hip. Hold it. Make sure you focus on your breathing, taking those deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to pick that right hand up and bring it up to the sky, twisting to the right. Go ahead, bring that right arm behind you so it's horizontal, and we're pushing up, bringing our left hand with us, still twisted to the right. Go ahead, bring that right arm, place it on your thigh, and we're taking that left arm, reaching overhead to the right. Feeling that stretch down the left side of your body. Go ahead, come back center. Push the hips back so you extend that right leg. And then we're just going to fold forward into a hamstring stretch. Three, 2, 1. Bend that right knee, pushing the hips back, and we are going to bend that left leg up. Reach for that ankle with your left hand to stretch out your left quad. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, release, step, or place your hands back down on the ground. Step that right foot back. Now we're switching sides, so left foot forward into that hip flexor. Go ahead, pick that left hand up off the ground, bring it up to the sky. And then bring it behind you. Pick that right hand up off, twisting all to the left still. Bring the left arm